coconut water, chocolate coconut water.
Nice. Hey everybody, this is the Jobber Report We're coming you.
Oh.
You know what that means? That
Ow!
yeah. We are
That's,
coming from downtown Denver and New York, respectively, right? Am I
yes.
saying that right?
New York? Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
today we have a fantastic show. By the way, this gentleman next to me is Mr. Big D, Big to the
Big
D,
dude.
and I'm Max Job, and we are the Jobbers, and today is the Putting Over Profile show.
Yes.
And, and what are we doing? I hope at this point you've read the description, but please, Big D.
Which I have not. I have not, but
You dictated the description to me. You
yeah,
sent it over text. You better have.
yeah,
Like, I'm just gonna pick
yeah.
random shit. Here you go.
No, we're definitely putting over the profile of a great rivalry, especially a rivalry of somewhat current. Um, so this is the feud, the story of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens,
Oh yeah.
um, which is um, the feud started back early 2000s. Um, Even before, like when they were training amongst the same people. Um, they were trained by the Mountie. Um, they were. It wasn't even a feud though; it was a team. They were a tag team. And it was weird because it was a tag team of a heel and a face together. Uh, Kevin Steen, that's Owen's real name. Um, he went under Kevin Steen for many years. Um, Sami Zayn was El Generico. He is so with Sami Zayn. He is actually Syrian. So you might see doesn't do it now, but his when we watch these matches, you'll see on the front he has uh, some language. You can't tell. I mean, I didn't know it was Syrian, but there's a little art. There's a little phrase on the front of his pants, and what seems to be like Arabic, or well, I would have presumed as Arabic, but
Yeah.
it's
I don't
just a
know how much I'm gonna be staring at the front of his
page.
pants, but
Oh, you'll
it's
see it.
inevitable, I guess.
It's yeah, yeah. I mean, it's not flopping around, but you'll
Does he
see
have a
it.
belt?
Wait, I guess we'll see.
That's an
Um,
important
but
thing.
no, but he wrestled underneath his mask. Um, his character's masked. He wore a mask on. Um, he whatever. He so they were this goes all the way up through like ROH. ROH was where they came and they really were able to shine in the open. And they came in as a tag team 2007. They won the ROH tag team titles in 2008. Um, in 2009, they lost them to the new and upcoming Young Bucks. And at this time, there was some knee injuries discussed about with Kevin Steen, and that people were expecting that it was actually Final Battle. It was the first live pay per view for Ring of Honor. Um, they were expecting this to be his last match, and at the end of this match, he was cutting a promo, and he's talking to his partner El Generico, and then out of nowhere he just says, "I hate your fucking guts," and he just starts kicking the shit out of him. This ended up being El Generico's last match in Ring of Honor, and
Damn.
so that was kind of the last. Yeah, and until Kevin Steen stayed, he was fine. He ended up pretty much ruling Ring of Honor for many years. And that was in 2009. And now this kind of just continues, and then like nothing between them continued. But this will take us to our first section of this feud, or this storyline, or this brotherhood, because they are best friends, but they hate each other, but they're best friends. But this is going to take us all the way back to the first year of NXT takeovers, which is crazy. So this is actually the last takeover of
Oops, sorry.
this year. So this is takeover our evolution, which is like a little cute that they had that as their title. It was the evolution of NXT, but it's not our, it's theirs. So it's our evolution. And this is when
It's like Mortal Kombat.
Right. This is after Zayn had debuted. So I'll see about showing Zayn's debut, but actually debuted in an actual lengthy match. So I was like, yeah, but we've seen him versus Cesaro, and that was kind of like the early days of Sami Zayn in NXT. But this was December 11th, 2014. So if everybody's on our list down in the description, you'll see NXT Takeover Revolution. If you find it on the WWE Network, or even I'm sure you can find it on YouTube, it's actually Kevin Owens versus CJ Parker. Now this is Owens' debut, and it's not very long, but just what kind of, it just kind of sets up like the later this night, which we'll also be seeing part of, was so Sami Zayn had gone through plenty of opportunities for number one contendership, plenty of tournaments for these opportunities to become number one contender for the championship. Never got there until there was an open challenge, and Sami Zayn had actually came in as his name was El Local. He kind of brought back his El Generico character for one night, and came back with a luchador mask on and everything, and pinned Adrian Neville for the opportunity for number one contender shot. And afterwards, he took the mask off, revealed who it was himself. So that kind of sets up the main event for this night. But yes, but we're gonna head over, and we're gonna start over with Kevin Owens NXT debut.
That is in our profile, so everybody, just check our profile right under the video, and it is NXT Takeover Our Evolution. It is December 11th, 2014, and it's that was KO's debut. And so I've been trying to kind of, like, while we're talking, I've been trying to get to it. Okay, let's see how easy it is to find our.
It'll be tagged as Kevin Owens versus CJ Parker.
CJ Parker, isn't that wait a minute, CJ Parker. Oh my God, that's Baywatch.
Oh really?
Wait, haven't you watched Borat?
Oh wait,
CJ,
CJ's
CJ.
Batman. Is her last name
I
Parker?
think so.
That'd be funny. That'd be funny.
It'd be funny if
Um,
he runs out
funny
in
thing
like a
was,
bikini. CJ Parker.
he he does not. He does not. But um,
Okay, so
CJ Parker is that's a cool it's a cool little story. Well, not really a story, but he was in ICT. I didn't mind him, and now he's in. I believe he's in NJ. I think he's in New Japan. He's killing it over there. Um, he just didn't fit.
I got a lot of evolution from oh, there's it. NXT Takeover R Evolution. Oh, these are news.
Yeah,
Yeah, December 11th, 2014. If you look at R Evolution 2014, might be a little easier to find. So it's the first. Is the
yep,
jump to moment is Kevin Owens versus CJ Parker. Huh?
yep. Oh, first match, opening night. This is it. Yeah, like I said, like this is the first year of the NXT takeovers. I mean, just seeing the date, 2014. I'm like, man, it seems so long ago.
Dude, yeah, my life was
They're still kicking it,
so much different.
which is really cool. Which is really cool. It's really cool to see how far NXT has come. It's just crazy. Like, I mean, the amount of the amount of guys that have gone through that are on the main roster that are maybe not even
Yeah,
in WWE
that's
anymore,
crazy.
went through NXT, and um,
They're like fire.
I mean, even the people that aren't there now that weren't there when NXT was doing the takeovers. Um, but but yeah. So yeah, this was one of those uh, big WWE signings that everybody was kind of like I mean, just Kevin Owens or Steen at the time. He was on top of the world, and he was on top of the world at ROH, and he became a free agent. And yeah, the McMahon was able to sign him.
All
So
right. So it is WWE NXT Takeover R dash Evolution and
yes,
the jump to moment, and that is December 11th, 2014. We'll give you a couple more seconds to get there. It is the moment. It is uh, the Kevin Owens versus CJ Parker. It is the jump to moment. It is the very first jump to moment. And I'm gonna just get my cord ready for my laptop. This is an unknown environment for me. I don't know where I can plug in. I don't know if it'll be long. So I'm gonna be gone for a second. And we'll let you guys get to it once again. Won't you tell them one more time, if you will, if you please, just so we know. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry if it sounds like I'm ordering around, but I'll be right back.
yeah. So again, this is um, Kevin Owens NXT debut. Um, very sought after um, free agent, and yeah. So again, it's NXT Takeover R, the letter R Evolution, um, December 11th, 2014. Kevin Owens versus CJ Parker. Um, yeah. So this is the beginning of the WWE Sami Zayn Kevin Owens feud. Um, as I said, I mean, this has been they've been best friends and tag team partners, and then they went through a fallout, and so yeah, so this is already like 10 years into their friendship slash rivalry. And also, if you guys are new, anybody out there new that's listening, watching, please be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications. Definitely follow us on all most major social media formats. We are on Twitter, Instagram, at the Jawbers. Be sure to head over to thejawbers.com. That's Jawbers. Get yourself a Jawbers t-shirt or hoodie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Okay. Well, I hope everyone's there by now.
Yeah, I think they
Yeah.
said that.
It doesn't matter if you. At this point, there you go. Okay. Well, I am ready, man. I am ready. I'm excited to see this. Huh? We are live. We are live. Okay. I'm ready.
All right. So we are going to begin this in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, look, Ron Weasley's in the audience. Oh, oh.
So here again, this is
Okay.
what was the OOs for?
Oh, nothing whatsoever. I hear it. Uh-oh. Here comes somebody. Somebody's coming. It's KO. Look at him. He's excited. He's got a little bit more definition in the arms. I like the fact that KO is literally just, I mean, if you were to talk about a wrestler in shape, he's probably in good cardio shape, but physically, you know, uh, not what you expect from wrestlers. Look at him. Look at him. His hips are tight. KO need to stretch them hips. You know, when I see people with their feet out like that, at external rotation, I think about like they're most likely gonna have like worse knee injuries, and so it's very interesting. But here's KO.
Yeah, he really hasn't. I mean, just thinking about it, he really hasn't had too many. No, I mean he's had knee injuries in the past, but since he's been with WWE, I don't think he's been. I mean, besides his broken arm or whatever that he had at WrestleMania, I don't remember him being out for a period of time. But he might have been because WWE is pretty good with hiding their injuries with just the way that they end storylines, and you don't see a guy for a couple months and not realize it. Yeah, so here's CJ Parker. He's a tree hugger at this point. He is a very this is like his character change. Um, Kind of very Daniel Bryan-esque when Daniel Bryan came back a couple years ago.
He does look like a hippie.
Yeah, very all about the earth and what's it say? No, his fight matters.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't remember why. I think it just happened to be the match that Kevin Owens had. There wasn't anything
Oh
leading up
boom, they're
to it.
going at it, dude. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Owens isn't
I love that. What did they call it? KO bomb?
the
Oh.
cannonball or KO or KO bomb. Oh, get rid of that sign.
Oh, look at this.
Yeah, ref made a miss.
Oh, Dude, he landed on his
See,
ass.
that's something you don't see him do no once in a while, but not too much. Man, this old NXT crowd, man, loved it, loved it. I watched this. I think it's this. Yeah, this spot coming up.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn, what a
okay.
kick. That was a good kick.
Yeah, it's kind of unfortunate that Parker didn't
Work out. I mean, he works out, but he
stick.
didn't work out.
Right.
That was a hell of a kick, though. Oof. Slapped him. I,
So I think
okay,
at this
was.
point, Zayn had been with NXT for at least 2 months. I think at least 2 months. Um, okay, yeah. This little spot coming up
Oof.
right here. Oof,
Oh,
that hit right there.
that was beautiful.
Mind you, this is NXT debut, and you know,
He's bleeding?
oh, geez, but there you go. Broke his nose. That palm strike, freaking.
Yeah, that was that. Oh, he took his
Just,
head off.
and it just and it turned out to add so much to this.
I love it.
He's just
Oof.
pump handle neck breaker.
Damn, dude, to break your nose in the first one.
Right.
Oh,
Yes.
that's over. One, two, three. Wow.
Yeah. It's a nice little quick map, but just the fact that he broke his nose in his debut.
Look at the
Oh
referee. Look
man,
at him. Immediately put the gloves on. He's like, let me get you. Let me get you. Yeah.
no,
It's nice that they have doctors, you know. 'Cause this is one of the territories. They might have not had a doctor in there.
that's true.
You broke your nose. What do? You drink 10 beers and call it good.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Cannonball. Well, that's pretty cool, man. This right here, he probably broke his tailbone too. Landed on his ass.
Ah, oof. Yeah, so just a nice little introduction as far as Kevin. Like I said, we've seen the beginnings of Sami
Mm.
Zayn.
I want to see that.
Um, yeah, he actually had quite a
I
few.
want to see that hit again.
Zayn had quite a few feuds early and quick and often,
Oh,
but signature pop up power bomb.
damn, dude, he did. Yeah, he broke his nose straight up. Oh,
Oh yeah.
oh,
So now, we've gotten to this point. We're now same night, and if you can, either or, you can either go to the Sami Zayn versus Neville match, or if you can move your little cursor down at the bottom with the time, and you're gonna go to a minute 50 and 55 seconds around there.
minute 50 and
That's why I'm 55. I'll pause it.
Minute 50. Minute 50.
50.
I got minute 50:04.
Okay. You stay there, and I'll get to that. So now this is Sami Zayn's first chance at the NXT title against Adrian Neville, who then went on to become just Neville, and who is now with AEW under Pac. He was another really cool wrestler. It was too bad he didn't work out. Once he hit the main roster, he lost a lot of. They lost a lot of things with him once he got to the main roster. And I think again, being that small guy, really hurt. Okay, so 150.04 I'm at. So we got
Yeah,
Neville
we got
outside the
Pages in
ring.
the house yet.
Hey, Pages. All right, so we can just give a second. We want to catch up. We're at 150.04. And we'll just go from here. And this will carry us right to the end of this pay-per-view. So again, what we have just seen, we're going to see the tail end of this taillight or headlights, headlights. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. But
Highlights.
I think we just kind of get right into it.
I was like,
Highlights.
wait, what are you trying to say? Headlights? Okay, we're there.
But we'll hit that play button in 3, 2, 1. And so here's the headlights. Oh, hi, I keep saying headlights. Highlights.
What a DDT though.
Yeah.
Highlights. That's what you get in the hair.
Highlights.
Oh, I caught the ref there. Oh, I'm so sorry, ref. Not that much. Nope. Yeah, but this time that wasn't planned, so he didn't. The ref's like, oh.
So it's another kick, and 1, 2, and 3. So now this is same night. Sami Zayn finally wins the NXT title. Everybody's coming down. Oh, there's Kevin Owens, best friends. We're gonna see a lot of familiar faces, I think.
No,
Enzo and Cass.
Enzo is still in the house.
Ella.
Wait, is that King Corbin? Oh, Charlotte.
No, that was who was that? Just the perfect 10. So he's over in AEW, but you got Sin Cara. Jason Jordan. There's Eli or Elias.
Pat Patterson.
That's freaking cool. That's pretty cool there. You got Buddy and Murphy.
Where's KO?
KO's in the back left corner by the turnbuckles.
Oh, look at that. It's going to be hell to clean up.
Yeah, Kalisto. You got the Revival back there. Owens still in the corner. Neville's down in the bottom corner. You got, I think that's Charlotte. Jeez, we're seeing Charlotte that tiny. Everybody's just like, well, we're gonna just walk in the circle.
Alexa Bliss is in there. Damn, dude, like it's a lot of the main roster right now.
Elias looks so different. Short hair and cleaned up.
I didn't even recognize him until you said it.
Yeah, it was like a young like Tommy Dreamer.
Neville just,
Dawkins is there in the red shirt.
oh, are they gonna hug now?
Yep. So on his ass also, and it's actually on this uniform on his ass is the Syrian um, writing.
Oh, damn. Oh, oh, wow.
Oh,
They're
forget
gonna,
it.
I thought they're gonna kiss
Yeah.
for a second. Watch out. I'd give you a hug, bro. I'd give you a hug. You're just walking out. That's a great belt, though. I really like that belt.
Yeah. Yeah. I always liked the original, that big X.
I'm waiting for KO to do something.
You see him in there in the back
Yeah,
corner there.
somebody's wiping his nose.
There's a Deo at Tommy. Man. A couple guys here in AEW, a couple are in TNA, but most of them are still with WWE, so that's pretty cool.
Bailey. Oh, I'm waiting for KO to do something. Nope. This is his moment.
Yep.
This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning of their tumultuous.
Yep.
Yeah, he was way more jacked back then.
Right. Right.
What a good heel he turned out to be, though.
Oh yeah. Both of them. There's a point where both these guys end up being heels together. And they took on Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon, I believe. Was both the general manager of the SmackDown, but they were great together. Just both being good on, because they're both good on the mic. They both can talk. Um, and I think ROH actually had a big impact on that because ROH they do pretty good on the mics. Um, yeah, here we go. We got Sami Zayn just celebrating. Finally got his hands on that title. Like good luck, like just a good luck story. Um,
It's all on the same pay-per-view.
yeah, so it's kind of cool for them to both share this moment within their careers. Um,
Oh wow. They're even the announcers are. Oh shit, that is KO. Smell my armpit. Eh. Oh, look at that. Knock it off, guys. He's like, lift my hand, bro. All right, fine. Oh. Yeah, there it is. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That's what I was waiting
and
for.
here we go.
Right there. Damn, dude. Oh, day. Oh, ho, ho. Nice.
Those are arm locks. Now Kevin Owens has turned his back on
Oh, he's got stitches.
power bound him onto the hardest part of the
Oh,
ring.
dude, you know what even worried me more about that was that I don't know when he just slammed them back onto the. Oh, look at William Regal. What do you knock it off, William Regal? Damn, like when he just slammed him is like a just slammed him onto the ramp, dude. That was quite a bump to take. And then you get clotheslined. How many fingers am I holding up?
Zayn is just
Oh,
out of it. He's out.
am I counting the ones you're holding up or the ones you're holding in? My ass. Oh, it's like, where am I? You're in AEW. AEW doesn't exist yet. How did I know that?
Just like, so, just that's funny. So just like that. That was that little. You get that whole celebration, and then all of a sudden, just
Love it.
boom. Just a matter of just a matter of 10
Love it.
seconds brings back now like 5 years since they broke up as a tag team. It just immediately brings back a storyline. Um,
That was crazy, dude. That was
and,
crazy.
yeah. So this actually knocked. I'm not sure who if Zayn went on to fight anybody in January. I think he might have been out um, and missed the following NXT. I'm not too sure. Um, but so so right now we got Kevin Owens makes his debut, comes and joins his best friend, his former tag team partner in NXT, and he still hates him. He still hates him deep down and attacks him after he just got his hands on his first ever NXT title. And then this is going to take us to the NXT Takeover Rival, which is the following year, 2 months later, exactly. Um, February 11th, 2015. Um,
All right.
this is Sami Zayn. This is the main event of NXT Takeover Rival. So this is the as far as WWE is concerned, this is their first match um, against each other.
So we're looking for
Um,
NXT Takeover Rival.
yeah, which is 2 months after um, Revolution or our Evolution. Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn for NXT
February
Championship.
11th, 2015. All right, so NXT Takeover Rival, February 11th, 2015. And of course, you're all going to have to wait and skip through the advertisements. Right now, I'm watching the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society advertisement.
Let's see the matches we had here. Starting off was Hideo Itami, and Hideo Itami, man, that was another huge signing that WWE had gotten from New Japan. Um, just did not it did not work out, which was but he ended up getting some major
So
injuries.
it's our jump to
Um,
moment is KO versus Sami Zayn NXT Championship. All right.
yeah, yeah.
I gotta bounce for 1 second. I'm sorry, guys. I've been drinking too much beer beforehand. Um, I'll be right back though. And meanwhile, we're gonna get our merch in a little bit for all those. Check out our website at the Jawbers, or thejawbers.com, jawbers.com. Get yourself a hoodie, get yourself a shirt. You're enhancement talent. Be enhancement talent with us. And we are WWE NXT Takeover Rival, February 11th, 2015. Okay, I will be right back, sir.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry about
yeah.
that, guys. You get a merge on there. I'm back. So yeah, this just a little funny thing. Where we're staying, the apartment. Um, it's yeah, their bathroom just went out literally the day before we're supposed to get in. Something happened to their
Oh,
toilet.
well,
And so, but there's only like I think there's only two people on this whole eighth floor. So that actually have purchased an apartment. So there's a wide open apartment right next door to us. Then you have to go to the bathroom. It's kind of funny,
mhm.
but it is what it is. So I'm back and I'm ready. I'm there. I apologize.
Yeah, I was just reminiscing. So this match is actually following up probably one of the best matches ever in NXT, and that was the Fatal Four Way for the women's title. It was Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Sasha versus Charlotte. Um, so to not only follow up after
That's
that,
a hell of a match, man.
yeah,
My most favorite wrestler of
yeah,
all time, or well, not of all time. I apologize. I'm gonna take that back. But my most favorite wrestler of this current era is Miss Flair. Charlotte by
a
far,
woman,
and
yeah.
I never had a like favorite like female wrestler in my life. It's good there weren't that many.
Aw,
Um, Charlotte's by like she would probably crack like I gotta see the rest of her career, but she would probably crack that Mount Rushmore for me. Just when I watch her wrestle,
right,
she is smart AF.
right. Oh yeah, man, that might be a future profile
Oh
that we
yeah,
put over.
absolutely, especially if she's coming back.
Uh,
But Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, NXT Championship. Jump to moment. Hashtag Zayn versus
yep,
Owens. I can see it.
yes. We get we get we'll just jump right
All
into
right.
this. So again, yeah, this is their first of quite a few matches. In three, two, one, starts.
Comes KO.
That was pretty cool. I like when they did that. You can see him in the
Let's
gorilla
see
room.
how well his nose healed.
So yes, this is 2 months later.
He's breeding. He's becoming more and more of a mouth breather. Because yeah, dude, that external rotation on those feet, man. KO, your hips are tight, bro. I can't. I'm sorry. I can't turn off the trainer sometimes. I apologize. Sorry, KO. Sorry, peeps.
You should yell at his trainer.
Okay.
Um, also, and then if you don't know, the ring announcer there, that is Bray Wyatt's
Really?
wife. Yeah,
The guy or the
yeah,
girl?
yeah. The girl,
Gotcha.
the girl. I
They
forgot what
could
her.
all they could both like looking at the ref and the girl. They could both be Bray Wyatt's wife, whether they like it or not. Here comes. Oh yeah, Sammy the champion. He's been the champion for 2 months now.
2 months.
You know, it's interesting when I listen to. I think I start a lot of sentences when it's interesting. That within itself is kind of interesting. Um, Listening to Cornette. Um, he talks about El Generico because he was working for Cornette, and
Mhm.
he's a fan of Sami Zayn, but he's like, where were you? Look at that nose. He's like, where were you? Like, where was all of this when you were in Ohio, uh, Ohio Valley Wrestling?
Right.
Like, where was all of this? Like, where was all this talk and all this like? There was a lot of like stuff that he said. Like, of course, I don't know if Cornette's telling the truth. I think he is. He seems to be. Nice way to get in the ring. They're so creative, these people, these new guys. Like too creative, maybe.
Hmm. Steen just wants Steen Owens. I can just see him just letting go of those ropes and just launching forward.
It's so just interesting to see like that whole wrestler physique, wrestler like they're supposed to be just these gigantic dudes. Um, and then you see these two, and it's like, okay, it's definitely evolving. That's for sure.
Right.
And weighing in 266 pounds, KO, really? How tall is KO?
I want to say about 6 foot. I think Zayn might be a couple minutes. I think it was 5'10". I looked it up, or I didn't look it up, but I just noticed it earlier.
Kevin is, yeah, I'm as tall as Kevin. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
uh,
Oh, Ronald Weasley's back.
Sami Zayn. Let's see. Sami Zayn is 6'1", 212.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. That he was a little taller.
And Big D is 6 foot,
12.
6'12".
6'12".
Yeah, you're 6'12". You're 6'13" on a good day. Yeah, weighing in at badass pounds. Where would we bill you? Where would you be? Where would you be from? Where would you like to be from?
Right. Uh, I don't know. I never thought about that.
That would be, yeah. Because like, what was that? Well, we were just watching this, I think on Thursday. Um,
Oh, yeah, the Cactus
Cactus
Jack.
Jack, where was he from? Somewhere, nowhere or Bad Intentions, New Mexico, or something like that, or
Yeah, something like that,
that
yeah.
was crazy. That was great. And I like, see, I watched a couple of KO's matches, and I like how he just walks out, takes it. I believe this is what's called take a powder, but he's just taking a powder immediately upon the start. He's already playing games. He did that with Goldberg too. He did that same exact thing with Goldberg. Of course, when he walked into the ring, it was over. Like 2 minutes later, it was over.
Owens and Goldberg?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I forget exactly which pay-per-view, but Kevin Owens fought Goldberg and
Oh,
lost very quickly.
well,
It was
that's
like
surprise.
SummerSlam or something. I love how he does that. I love how he just messing with them.
Oh, yeah,
Eh.
he's dope. And then Zayn, there we go. I'll forget you.
Oh,
But he got missed. But hey, it's all right.
versus Goldberg. They fought at Fastlane 2017.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, see, I don't remember that. Why was Goldberg back then?
I think this was before WrestleMania where he faced Brock Lesnar.
Ah, okay.
So they were just building him
Okay.
up. Like one thing that never made
Yes.
sense to me was Goldberg versus
Ziggler?
Ziggler. Yeah, why
Yeah,
did it even
was
happen? You're like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like Ziggler is a smaller guy. Goldberg's just gonna plow through him, and guess what?
I remember that. I was like, oh man, come on, Ziggler, let's go.
Well,
No,
that's just the thing.
no.
Goldberg's one of my favorites. So what are you gonna do?
Oof.
Oh, that
Oof.
was nicely sold. I remember you complaining so you didn't like Rock's kicks. Oh, you didn't.
Right.
You still heard that.
I didn't mind him. I just didn't understand. I just hate when
You shit is a
the
little,
emphasis of the kicks. You see,
the little
just
push
like the
shape.
whole when you're stomping and the leg that you're using to actually hit them, but you're jumping on your other foot to make the sound. Um, yeah, I just when it's noticeable, I just
Whew. Look at Sammy
ooh,
selling this.
whew. Owens is so strong, so strong.
Does KO still have that tattoo on his shoulder?
I believe so.
Huh. I don't think
I
I
believe so.
saw
I
it.
really pay attention. I guess I don't pay attention
Yeah, he does.
enough.
Yeah, he does.
Ooh, that slap.
So where do wrestlers stand with the armpit hair business?
Yeah, I don't think they. I mean, I don't think they care
Because they're
anymore.
really zooming into KO's armpits here throughout the match.
As long as you, no, as long as you got the deodorant. But they don't use
Just for men.
the deodorant that you can see that they're wearing. It doesn't get stuck and clumped in their armpits or anything. So
There's things you don't probably pay attention to during a wrestling match.
the clumps of deodorant
Yeah.
in their armpits. You would have you notice if you would notice if they did. You would notice, I'm sure.
Just don't touch the nose, bro. Don't touch the nose.
Hey, after that face just about to bite his thumb off.
Yeah, he's definitely playing a face here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, that's the thing. I mean, with Zayn, I mean, he was just always a face, and then once he got up on,
Oh,
I don't know what it was, what triggered him. It might have just been, I can't remember. It might have been similar to like what's been going on now, just no respect. Well, once he turned heel the first
he's like the
time,
Rodney Dangerfield of wrestling.
we're just like, right. Well, once he turned heel, you're just like, oh man, I like this side because it just brought out so much more of him,
Oh yeah.
more more mic work, more
Phew.
everything. And then when he and Owens joined forces, and they each did like they had their both on the Kevin Owens show. Like that was just hilarious promos. This is all hate. There you go. Trending hashtag Zayn versus Owens. Anybody that's watching, let's make this viral again.
Yeah, let's do it again.
everybody, everybody starts going all in the wrestling world is like, what?
Oh,
Zayn that really screwed TLC up. And just going to the TLC and hashtag Sami or Zayn versus Owens is trending.
that would send a signal to WWE that's like, oh, you guys, gotta
Yeah, but I'm liking the Owens versus Reigns.
ramen.
Yeah.
All right, so we get Sammy, we got the heel kicking ass. Then Sammy's gonna come back, then he's gonna cut him off. He already did. I'm just waiting. I'm looking for those points in every wrestling match.
hmm So you're not gonna get too many high spots, at least as far as like moves and stuff with these guys. It's just gonna be just
Oh,
hang on. I mean, now I say that, I mean you get nice body or
You get nice body matches.
backdrop there.
But
But just a lot of pain, a lot of big punches, big kicks from Owens.
no, this is like I like this. I don't like too many high spots.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what's the point? And it's
Yeah,
at least been
reference.
2 months for this feud. Oof.
Right.
Oh, dude, he's been kicking the shit out of Sami Zayn. Where are they gonna get counted out? 7? Trying to slap him. Oh,
Roll in, roll out.
well, wait a minute. If you just go back in the ring, Sammy gets counted out.
Right. But once you enter back out, the count starts all over.
Oh,
Oof. Zayn takes some really good bumps. He takes a lot of them, and he plays that just looking off into the depths of the universe very well.
oh, I smell Sammy coming back.
So,
I love it. Stomp his ass. Stomp him in the ass. Why not?
that's a different program.
Yeah.
Ooh, little gut buster.
I wonder how much those hurt. When he just drops their weight. Probably hits his ass first.
How much you hit him? Oh, Zayn's hulking up.
Zaning?
That's so
Is he
funny.
zaning? Is that what you call it?
Oh, he's
He's
zaning.
zaning. Oh, knee right in the gut. Whoop.
That's a little jawbreaker. And he kicked to the back.
Should do second row push-ups.
Yeah. So they just said that we haven't seen this much domination since Lesnar and John Cena at SummerSlam.
Yep.
That was
Oh,
when Suplex City was born.
there it is. There it is. Here it comes. Here comes Sammy. Whoop. He's feeding. He's feeding the KO. Uh-oh.
I like it too because he is such a bigger guy as far as like weight goes. He's got to put a lot more into his clotheslines and stuff to knock him down.
Well, that's why, like, if you're a smaller guy, being a heel is a little better.
Right.
Like, if I was like the Hardys, man, I'll be heel all the way through. Although it's not up to me, of course. So. Ooh.
I think that's why you'll see like teams like say like the Young Bucks. It almost seems like when they are at their highest points is when they become heels.
It's just a little more believable. Ooh.
That was cool. That was cool. That was a nice little setup, but I don't even really. It was a nice disguise.
He does play around the turnbuckle, around the post. Sami Zayn is like Whoop. There you go. Cut him off a little bit.
Hold up.
Nope.
And the blue Thunderbound.
One,
Nice.
two. Nope.
Mm.
Nope. He was looking at the ref. It was so far Pat McAfee's the only one that I actually paid attention to, seeing if he's actually looking at the ref during a count. Whoop.
Right.
One, two. And you see, like, they always count by their heads, of course. Pat McAfee's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna close my eyes.
Ooh. Nice. Right, and leave the line just that. I don't know how Zayn does it, but when he walks like that and Bentley, oh, it's crazy.
Oh,
Oh, look at that cannonball.
one, two. Nope. Sami Zayn's resilient. He's running on instinct, they say.
That gut wrench net breaker.
Oh, nicely done.
Oh.
One, two. Nope. And it's also that you run the risk of having too many counts, you know.
Mm-hmm. Ah, man.
That was beautiful though.
Yeah, no earthly idea how Zayn kicked out.
It was less than an eyelash. That's what they called it. Oh,
Yeah, ooh, nice. Little pop up drop kick.
uh-oh.
Oh, nice. Canadian Destroyer. Ooh, I think maybe that's just what they call it, a half suplex or something. I don't know what they just called it.
It's a fluflex.
I gotta look that up. I gotta write that down because I gotta see. I think I call too many things a Canadian Destroyer.
It's like those polite moves. They're all Canadian. Canadian miss, Canadian block. I think figure four leg lock is Canadian. Oh, is he gonna bust his nose again? That's where he got his idea for the stunner, right there.
Nice. Oh. Yeah, he pulls himself up. He's got to pull a decent amount. He's a big guy. Big guy. Both Canadian, by the way.
What?
Which is great. Shout out to Canadians.
A.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, right.
Yeah, this.
You are not Cesaro.
Oh, nice sell. Yeah, I was gonna say that just reminds me of Cesaro.
They do frog splash.
Is he spitting?
Ooh, nice. Ooh.
He's like, if I spit on you, reverse it.
Went for the Swanton bomb. Zayn got his legs up. Yeah, oof, here we go into the corner. Oof, exploder suplex.
Is he gonna give him? Oh no. Oh, he's going for the leg. Oh.
Going for the haluva kick on that one.
This is called taking a powder for sure. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh. All familiar scene.
Oh.
Zayn counters. You go with a moonsault.
Whoa. Nice.
Yeah, nice. Ooh. Nailed his head on the ramp.
Yeah. You okay? How many fingers am I holding up? Okay, watch his head now. Let's watch his head. Whoa. Ooh. Ooh. So what is this? These refs were like way more hands-on. It's like, did you shit your pants? Let me check that.
Well, he doesn't know if he has to put gloves on or not. Well, not sure where we're going to go here.
Yeah, he's a little. He's got that same Sami Zayn dazed and confused look, or walk.
Mr. Wobbly Legs.
Does he really have
I don't know how
a
he does.
clover leaf on the back? I know he's got the. Um, I see the writing. Um, but
Oh,
he's got a clover leaf on his ass. Like, whoa.
oh,
Okay.
uh-oh. Oh, okay, yeah, they're selling that hit.
Yeah. One, two, kick out. Well,
They're selling that hit in his head on the
as
ramp.
you should. Shit. But that, I mean, dude, he could have a legit concussion from that.
Oh, yeah, they keep checking on him.
Yeah, I always like watch him squeezing fingers. Watch the ref squeezing fingers. How many fingers am I holding up? 17, bro.
1, 10, 3. Well, man, that's
Am I
just.
close? Is that a clover leaf on his butt? What is that on his butt?
I don't know. No, it's not a clover
I
leaf.
just wanted to. I
Really?
just wanted to be clover leaf, and I wanted to say, what does it mean? Did you get lucky there?
Oh,
But that joke just was not going to work because it's not a clover leaf.
it's still a flower
Yeah,
of some sort.
that's what happens when you fart. You smell flowers.
Oh, Owens said enough.
Oh, shit.
In there,
He's
ref.
trying to reverse it with a hug. Oh,
Oh, oh man, that thing's just. Oh, he's going right for the
the
back of the
referee.
head.
See, that's what I like. The referee's like, oh, I got a hair in my mouth. Or I got a mouth in my hair. Oof, oof. Nice. That was a good punch.
Oh, man.
He's nailed. Oh, yeah, baby. Yes.
Ugh.
Love it. Love it. I mean, I don't like, I don't want him to get hurt, but if Sami Zayn asked for it. Oh, look. How you doing, bro? How many fingers am I holding up? Two. Yep. Yep. Oh, boom. He's just manhandling him.
Another time.
No, he's gonna reverse this one. Watch,
Oh.
this is a reversal right here. Nope. Nope.
Oh.
He put himself in position for something, so yeah, that's a nipple pin. Oh, he kicks out. Yep. Yep.
But not the nipple pin.
This is the nipple pin.
Oh,
Oh shit.
we got
Shit.
more doctor. Oh, his elbow's bleeding. Gotta get your gloves on.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, come on, reverse it. Nope. Boom. Oh,
Oh.
dude, he is. This is. Oh, look at that. Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that?
People are getting so mad right
Because
now.
he's the heel. He's like, cut it, cut it.
So mad.
Okay, they're calling it. They're calling it.
Oh,
This was a championship match?
oh.
Oh, look at people.
Faces in the crowd.
Hmm.
No one's.
Yep, that's it. He gets the belt. Look at Some people are like, what the hell? Like the girls are just like,
And most of the guys just like,
yeah,
yeah.
the girls and the kids are just like crossing their arms or covering their mouths, and the guys are like, hell yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so just after about, after he hit his head on that ramp,
Oh,
I don't know how many power bombs he
look at
took,
that
but
go.
won the title. He's won the title off like Sami Zayn.
Is he licking it? He's making out with it?
He might be. It was Kevin
I would
Owens.
not lick that, bro. Like, you don't know where that's been. I did it for you. Who? Just you. We're over there. That rope. You can. Oop. This is it right here. Nope, not.
I didn't realize that first time he jumped over the ref too. The outside. The cannonball. Yeah, that was just it was pure malice. I mean, I wouldn't use the word malice, but it was just all just anger and just pain from Owens to Zayn. And what he had said was at the end of that our evolution, when Sami Zayn won that title, he was mad. He was more mad at the fact that Zayn had won the title before he did. Uh, just a little jealousy there. It was just a continual of the feud that they had in the past, and people knew about the past. Um, Something like that's always cool because you can just start a feud and you can just carry that on for years and really not lose much. Um,
I'm just looking to see if he actually suffered a concussion.
well, he ended up, I believe it was the.
No.
So they have I think it was the next NXT Takeover, which I'm just going to talk about. Um, they did have a rematch for the title, and pretty much the same thing happened again. Um, as far as he just beat him, Kevin Owens beat Zayn to a pulp. Won the match. Now this took actually let me just double check my. All right, so that's the end of the NXT Takeover.
Yeah, our next match that we're gonna watch is gonna be Payback, May 1st, 2016. So if you guys want to get there, and yeah, it's WWE Payback, May 1st, 5/1, 2016. Yep, check it in our description. That was crazy, dude. Like I don't know. Like he may have suffered a concussion. Like despite what because they always play that thing with doctors or selling that like after they hit their heads. So I don't know
Yeah.
whether to believe it or not, but it might be, dude.
Well, it ended up being so. I was on October 11th, so March, April, so May 20th was the next takeover, which was just over 3 months later. And that was the rematch of Zayn and Owens. Um, Owens did win again, and he continued at the end of the match, continued to keep beating him up. And that ended up leading to Samoa Joe debuting. He came out and confronted Owens.
KOV Joe.
So that created, that led to the next feud. So after NXT Takeover Unstoppable, which is the rematch, Owens had knocked Sami Zayn out of action for 7 months. And now at this point, where we're heading now, Kevin Owens has already been up on the main roster. He has been U.S. champion, Intercontinental champion. So we're going from what we just watched in February of 2015 all the way to May 2016. So well over a year later. But Owens has already had a U.S. title run, which he had a feud against John Cena, which John Cena used to do these open invitationals, and Kevin Owens accepted. And that was when he was still actually NXT champion. He came from NXT and ended up on the main roster. Challenged Cena. But a big part of this story as well is, so when Sami Zayn was out, he finished up a feud on NXT with, I think he tried to win, I think it was Finn Balor. But he was trying to get back in the title picture, but he didn't. But he also had accepted a match against John Cena. Sami Zayn did, and when he came out and got on the steps and did his signature, finger in the air point, he pulled a muscle in his shoulder. Actually went through the entire match with John Cena. It was a good match, but he ended up needing surgery on his shoulder. Damn. So he was out for another period amount of time, which then leads to Royal Rumble 2016. Kevin Owens is in there, and he was feuding with Dean Ambrose at the time. Dean Ambrose actually was before. Well, Dean Ambrose comes out. They're going at it, him and Owens, and then the next person, all of a sudden, a countdown happens, and then you hear Sami Zayn's music, and Sami Zayn is back, and Owens is in the ring. So they kind of reignited their feud. So that happened in Royal Rumble. Nothing really happened between the two after that. It might have been they were on different brands at the time. But either way, so we're going to head over to WWE Payback, which is again May 1st, 2016.
Yeah, if you put Payback 2016, you'll get it instantaneously. May 1st, 2016, Payback. Got it. So, WWE Payback 2016. And that very first picture of New Day kicks off the show with his unicorn thing. Oh my God. Are we going KO versus Sami Zayn? Or are we going a specific time?
No, Kevin Owens versus
Sami Zayn. All right, so it is WWE Payback 2016. And we have KO versus Sami Zayn jump to moment.
I should get past my my progressive ad. And
I wonder, do you think WWE is going to introduce a new tier on their network where you skip the advertisement?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably
Because I
not.
personally wouldn't put it past them.
But
So.
otherwise, they would put Raw and SmackDown on the network and not have any commercial breaks or anything.
Do you think maybe they're advertising because they're not getting a lot of viewership on the, they're not getting as much viewership on TV? Or do they just find it funny
That
to advertise?
that
I don't know. I'm just, dude, I'm looking in
could
maybe too
be.
deep.
But yeah, no, like, I mean, like other services like this that you pay for, they don't show. I mean, Hulu does. Um, like Netflix
No,
doesn't. Um, I'm not sure about like Amazon Prime and all
they
them.
don't. I don't think so. They do advertise their own
Uh,
shows, though. Either way,
okay, like in between if you're watching episodes or whatever.
I think so. I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to them that much. But it doesn't matter if they do or not.
But yeah, so there is a little promo package before this, and it kind of just captures of everything that I've been talking about along the way of their relationship. Um, and pretty much it's really about just Kevin Owens feels that he is better than Sami Zayn, although fans and um, people that tend to matter, what they think of you. They really believe that Sami Zayn is the better um, wrestler, and so this whole thing is just really just Kevin Owens just proving that he's
Why,
better.
yeah, why is he? I mean, Kevin Owens was pissed before, but he's just pissed more now.
Right? Yeah, yeah. It's just this competition that's been going on between the two, and um, yeah.
All right.
So
We're
again, yeah. So WWE Payback
in
2016.
jump to moment is
Um,
Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn, which
that's
is followed by The Miz and Cesaro for the Intercontinental title.
that's true. Which does have which which does have something accountable for it within this storyline. But yeah, we'll start this in three, two, one, go.
So, well, Kevin Owens wasn't the prize fighter in NXT, right?
No, no. He was pretty much like the prize fighter when it came to. Um, it might have been even when he started his little feud with John Cena. Um, wanted to have the NXT title and go after the US title, um, which he did end up doing. Um, but he's at this point, like I said, he had the US title at one point, and he's had the Intercontinental Championship title, which he just recently lost to the Miz.
Hmm. All right, Kevin Owens.
There's Cody Rhodes' wife doing the ring
Who has all
announcing.
these wives announcing?
All his wives, and here we go with Sami Zayn.
Yeah, his tights changed. You're talking about the writing on his tights. Now it's like, oh shit. I'm always checking out his tights now.
I'm always looking.
Yep.
So now we're finally getting this. Finally getting this feud up on the main roster, and it's just to be able to go through all the indies and then
Look at the two
NXT and then
clowns.
up on the main roster. Yeah, it looks like yeah.
They got two clowns in
Is that is that is that ICP?
that. No, I don't think it's ICP. ICP is a little darker, right? That
Yeah, they're not quite
although
Jawbers.
if you do CP, you should either walk away from it or clean it up.
And Teddy Long Jr. is the referee. It's not really.
He looks a
It's
little
not.
confused. He looks a little. Oh, look at it!
That's
Look at it!
Jibber Jabber and oh
Protect
man,
yourself. Oh my God! There you
there we go. Oof.
go. I'm watching the ref now. My gosh, what's happening?
And this time, so now we totally see a different.
Uh,
Now we see Sami Zayn on that aggressive tantrum. I don't
you
know.
get the. Is that the Spanish announce table or is that the WWE Network table?
Is there two tables or
There's
is there
three.
three?
There's
There's
three
three.
tables.
So you got the American. So you got JBL. I see JBL's
JBL and
hat
Michael
on
Kohler on
the.
one. The King is on the other one, I think.
Oh, okay, so you got Raw. They got a Raw one, a SmackDown one,
Yeah.
and then Spanish announce table.
Ooh, beautifully done. One. Yep. Dude, but
Beautiful.
yeah, I'm watching Teddy Long Jr. All right, playa. Nice. Whoop. You just hurricane rana his ass. Yeah, you did. What a cool name for a move. Like a hurricane
Toronto.
rana. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Yeah, dude. Like Sami Zayn and KO. They're like old school wrestling.
Right. I think that. I mean, I think it just kind of has to do with with them how long they've already been wrestling for and how long they've kind of been having these awesome matches, not only with each other but with other people. But like why change if it's working?
Oh. He took the stairs with him, man.
Because like you said, like the first thing that you mentioned when you saw Kevin Owens was just his his
Yeah.
physique and the look of him, and it you know even when he came to WWE, like that was just one thing that was just you just always noticed. But then to be able to see what he can do in the ring, and when he does his cannonballs or he does his moonsaults or you know senton bombs off the top rope and stuff like that, it's
Well, he's
it kind of makes them even more
he's
powerful.
pacing himself well, but he is like a little cannonball. So
Yeah, yeah.
prize fighter, Kevin Owens.
Ooh.
Yep, yep. Yeah, the Sami Zayn is he seems a little smaller than when we watched him in NXT.
No, and that could have been
Injuries.
those all that time off that he had.
Dude, it's got to be
That was just so
difficult.
unfortunate, though.
Oh no.
Right. Well, I'm sure. I imagine. Yeah, it was just crazy when he made his debut, and yeah, he freaking hurt his shoulder in his entrance. But to still go through a match with John Cena and make it a good match, but yeah, so that was another whole thing too of now Zayn kind of feels like Owens has taken his spotlight because he was in the hospital and all that when Owens made his debut, and he just felt like that should still be my spot. Um,
One, two. And he's swinging again. There it is. He's got that Arn Anderson thing going.
Kevin Owens yelling at Michael Cole.
He's pulling a Bailey. Oh, nice. It's with these elbows, man. I'm so not used to them. They just seem so awkward. Ooh. Clothesline. Oof. Oh, he's punching him now. Byron's in the is commentating too. Whoop. So who was King with on Raw? Who was he commentating with? That I can never seem to see it.
I'm not too sure.
Did you see Bobby holding up a sign that says "Respect my name"? Somebody took it though. Somebody took Bobby's sign.
No.
If you want, you can rewind it and see it. It's funny. Yeah, respect my name, and then it pointed down and said Bobby. And one of those like event people, I just saw him walking away with it.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, Todd, to Todd. There it is. Oh,
Too tough.
trending worldwide. Payback.
There's Bobby. There's Bobby
Oh
again.
no, they didn't take it away. Okay, never mind. I thought I saw somebody walk away. There's Bobby. I see Bobby.
Oh, ooh, nice.
That was pretty innovative.
Ah, there he is. I was just having a conversation with someone a couple weeks ago about the people in the stands, people that are there like every single show, every single pay-per-view. But that guy in the middle back there, the tall, with
Hmm.
long hair, and his
Hmm.
mother right next to
Hmm.
him. He was known as the kid and his mother.
Hmm.
So the green shirt guy, he's not here tonight though. But yeah, it's just funny when I didn't know. I always noticed he was there all the time. I just never noticed the person next to him. And it turns out that was his mom. Oh, Owens going crazy.
Do you think the referees are all taught to make like the same count, same 1, 2, 3, not slower or faster? Because he seems a little slower. Viva la raza, Eddie Guerrero. I'm just reading that. Look at that frog splash. Wow.
That's good. He does a good frog splash. Oof. That's a bullfrog splash. Uh,
Yep. Like, he's that cannonball. He's gonna move out of the way. Nope. Oof.
one more time. Ooh.
He should get up and fall like Ric Flair. Sorry. I got the. They keep wanting people to just. Ooh,
Oh,
nice. Here comes the comeback.
that's
Ooh, the
the.
Canadian one, right? Cut him right off. The nice. So you get a hope spot, as that's called. Whoop.
Crowd's into it.
Boom.
Oh, there's the yes chance. Oh,
There. Yeah.
there's the kid in
He looks like he's into heavy metal, like 80s heavy metal.
let's see. Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to find who's the king. Maybe that's no Saxton, Cole, JBL.
But we'll find it.
I don't think Corey. I don't think Corey Graves was up there yet. Maybe he was.
Oh, so close. Come on. I can't tell who that is.
Oh, oh, oh!
Nice reversal.
Nice. That's tornado DDT and turned into a backbreaker. Barely.
Just drop.
But
It's like, forget it.
it's just I look better from that angle. Oh, oh, we got both guys on the hardest part of the ring. This place is all too familiar for Sami Zayn. Just grab by the ear. It's got hurt.
Ooh, punched him right in the nose, bitch. Don't you punch me in the nose. Boop, right in the nose. Don't you punch me in the nose. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, Sami Zayn. Oh,
Oh,
this is it. Power bomb, baby. Nope.
oh,
Right on the
oh.
hardest part of the ring. Yep.
That just kind of shows you how wide that space is for him to be able to land like that. Yeah.
It looks like there's some space, but
Right. I mean, I wouldn't want to be trying to do that. Oh, I see a signature jump through the ropes. DDT. Nice.
whew, nicely done.
Nice, nice. I used to like to be able to do that in the video game. It was like one of those like special moves that took up like 3 specials. So you had to spend like 20 minutes of the game just getting 3 specials just to do that one move.
It was worth it though.
That was worth it. That was worth it.
Oh, that's yeah. Ever since you showed me that power bomb by Cesaro, that suplex, that was oh
Yeah.
man, that was great.
Oh, oh, super kick into a pop up power bomb.
Whew, it was over. No, he's gonna kick out. One,
2,
two, three.
3.
No, it's over. Wow.
That was bleeding. Your nose is bleeding.
He's like, fuck my nose again.
So now at the end, I mean, if you can, it is this one. You want to turn it up a little bit. I don't know if you want to or not, but he does cut a little promo.
Can you hear it?
Zayn thought he had
Yeah.
the Luba kick by, but countered by Kevin Owens. That opened up the door.
It's kind of really shows his little character.
That was it.
1932 World Series. Kevin Owens called his shot right here in Chicago. Wasn't quite as easy as it was for the Bambino, though. Hey, Root never got over. Sami Zayn might not either. Talk about two men who absolutely pushed each other to the limit.
Oh yeah, those slaps. I think he likes them.
He's ridiculous. No, he's not. He's awesome.
Byron, get in there and fight him.
Stand right here. Right. This is my good side. Ask me about beating Sammy. Ask me about beating Sammy now. Kevin, do you think the rivalry is finally over between you and Sami Zayn? That's not what I told you to ask, but fine. I did it. I beat Sami Zayn. You saw it. You all saw it. I beat him, and I finally put to rest the question that people have been asking about us for 14 years. I beat Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens is the better man. Ask me something else. You know what? No, I'm not done. Because now that I beat Sami Zayn and prove I'm the best, you know what I'm going to do? I don't care what you think. Here's what I'm going to do. I can finally refocus and get back my Intercontinental Championship. Kevin, that match is next. Do you think The Miz might retain his championship?
It doesn't matter.
That's wonderful. You know what? I don't care if Miz retains the championship. But on that note, you know what? Thank you for the invitation. Yes, I will do commentary for the next match with you, Byron. All right. Looks like Kevin Owens is going to be joining us on commentary here for our Intercontinental Championship matches.
So who's running? I don't know who that is.
See, I don't think. Yeah, that might not be. That might be a French announce table or something.
Whoa,
That's that.
Wow.
So I kind of showed it's like this little like heelish side. Now, what ends up happening is during this the Cesaro Miz match, which good, really good match as well. But with Owens on commentary, Zayn does come out, and they get into a scuffle and a fight, and it actually ends up causing the Miz, or not the Miz, Cesaro, a chance at winning the title. But just that resilience and whatever just kind of just keeps the feud going. That match was actually they said it stole the show at Payback.
I bet.
Potential, yeah, and it was up for a potential match of the
Because
year.
it was who was AJ Styles? Who did AJ Styles fight at that Payback? Cena?
That might have been, yeah, I think it was, no, Roman Reigns.
Ah, okay, that's right. Ramen Reigns.
Yeah. Oh man, Jericho is
With
there.
Dean Ambrose.
But so again, so this feud is still going. Like I said, Zayn came out, attacked Owens later at the end, towards the end of that Intercontinental title match. And now this leads us to pretty much their final match.
Battleground 2016.
Against each other. Yep. So we're gonna go to WWE Battleground, July 24th, 2016.
2106. 26. July 24th. With Jonathan Cena.
We have Charlotte and Dana Brooke, and Sasha and someone, I don't remember who their partner was. New Day versus the Wyatts. There's Braun Strowman. His beard and his hair. Rusev versus Zack Ryder. Natalia versus Becky Lynch. Ambrose.
Sami Zayn, KO.
Ambrose versus Rollins versus Roman for the title. Cena, Enzo, and Cass versus the Club. All right, and then we'll the jump to moment. So yeah, this is when Corey Graves joins up onto the main roster. He has gotten the call up. That's why I was thinking of maybe who was with the King, but I don't think the King was there. So our jump to moment here is again, obviously, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens. This actually had. We're talking about how good the match was at Payback. Well, this is that might have been the match of Payback and potentially the match of the year, but this actually ended up being a better match. I mean, I guess it really depends on the perspective, but this was.
Oh.
I have ended up the match of the year. So we have literally we've gone almost 2 years now of this feud within the WWE, and we are now 7 years going of this feud in general. At this point,
I apologize. We also have dogs around us, so if you see me, if you hear a little barking, that's me.
Sorry. Well, it's not you. It's the dog.
It's on my end.
If a dog is barking on my end, then
that's a problem.
I don't know. Yeah, there's something going on there. So yeah, but we can begin this in 3.
I'm ready. I hope everyone else is there. Battleground 2016, Sami Zayn versus KO, the final, the main event.
Yes,
I'm ready.
I'll let you count.
Main event. I will count down our main event. In 3, 2, 1, play. Here comes Sami Zayn dancing again. Gosh, he looks so. Oh, yeah. There's the guy and his mom are still there.
There's the green
Yeah.
shirt guy.
Like, do these people get like the pre?
Well, as far as I know, the green shirt guy. I think it was green shirt guy, or it might have been the other one. But they like won the lottery, and they used it. They used a chunk of their money to have tickets to every single um, Raw, SmackDown, pay per view, all that stuff. So they came into money somehow, and yeah, it's just like kind of like in the early 2000s. I don't think Attitude Era, but early 2000s. There's the guy with the red hat. He was a sign guy. That was his nickname. He always had signs for everybody. Um, but oh, here we come. Kevin Owens is fired up. What's crazy is of all these matches, we've only had just the one. Well, I guess technically they had two title matches, but both were in NXT. That just shows you don't need a title for this this
Not at
rivalry.
all.
And we got a new referee. Yep, there's the kid and his mom. We got that on the other side. They must have took his tickets that night.
Pages is over here. She's sort of enjoying the show.
Well, that's good. We'll take sort
Well,
of.
yeah. She's also doing her thing, but she's I don't understand the KO. Yep, she's rocking it right now. Whoa. Hey, wait a minute. That's Bray Wyatt's wife.
Yeah. Oh, she must have got the NXT call
Yeah,
back this
she's in the
time.
main roster now. I like the Sami Zayn staking off. This is a departure from their usual. Just KO destroying Sami. Let's see how long Sami Zayn continues to do that, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Kind of did that with the match at Payback.
I love that. So like that's a like a right kick to the face, but it's like a drop kick in a sense. Like I love how he delivers that because that seems safe.
Yeah.
Oh, boom. Come on, Sammy. Whoop.
It's like just looking at that ref.
He just slaps him. Nicely done.
Ooh, I think that was the hardest part of the rope too. Oh man, there was like no bounce in there. Oh, right into the cannonball. Nice.
That's why KO and Sammy are in the main roster. I mean, that's if you want to talk ring awareness, that's it right there.
Yep.
Oh, nope.
I just love that the hate for especially the hate towards Zayn is just consistent, consistent, consistent.
Sami Zayn better win this one because oh, dude, that was quite a knee to the head, dude. He's just stepping on
Ah,
him. Yep, he's got him now. It's coming back. I hope he reverses it here. Yep. Oh, nope.
oh, hang him out to dry.
This is quite like the least air he's gotten from that move. It is so
Right,
funny to watch the same guys like over and over again, and just doing the same moves and setting up the same things. It's fascinating.
right. Without necessarily feel like you're watching just the same. Oh, nice, you faked it.
He always gets him in that headlock.
What's it smell like?
That's a small lock.
Huh?
That's a different show. Sir, that kind of headlock is called a mouth hug.
That's the
The
Canadian
Canadian
headlock.
headlock.
Canadian headlock. Chin lock. Got in there pretty good. Zayn's having a hard time trying to get loose here. Oh, nice.
He's trying to bite him. Oh, jeez. Dude, this is
Ooh.
like right over the nose. Does Sami Zayn like to get punished? Does he like punishment?
I don't know, but he does it. He deals it pretty. He takes it pretty well.
Like I loved Sami Zayn at WrestleMania with the last 36 with Daniel Bryan. That was great
Uh-huh.
because he just kept slapping him, dude. He's like, like real. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then his ladder match
That's why he
with
tore his shoulder.
Hardy and Styles.
That was great. That was great.
He's had, I mean, considering he was gone for 6 months or whatever, he's had a good year.
Oh,
It seems now he's going to be defending this title at some point against Big E, um, which I kind of don't want him to lose that title, but
he doesn't need the
I don't
title,
know.
man. He doesn't need.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. I just don't want him to be buried in a sense. Nice. Oh, oh no.
Oh,
Hasn't been.
oh,
Oh shoot! Wow. Oh man, he missed that. That was a botch. He almost ended his own career.
you can tell he kind of got it in his own way there. Whoa, whoop.
They're showing. Ooh,
Saved it though. He landed on that shoulder.
right on that shoulder. Yep. I think all seven of us said shoulder at the same time.
Oh my God.
Us, Cole, JBL, the Spanish announce table, the French announce table.
Yeah. That the referee, the mom and son duo,
All said
they're
shoulder.
not quite in the same seats. They're a couple of seats over. Their seats have
Yeah,
got.
I was saying I think they took the seat of the green shirt
Oh
guy.
my God.
He
Once you
wasn't
start
there.
knowing the audience and seeing who's. That's funny, dude.
Start getting real personal with the
Yeah.
fans. You you're seeing each other.
I like the fact that KO is not beating up Sammy on this one. Sammy's not letting him. Oh, nope. He's got most padding there. Why are you punching him in there?
The ref is just like, oh, you guys aren't listening to me. Oh. Headbutt.
He just pushed him.
Oh.
I bet you that hurt though when he slammed his arm like that. Oop. Roll, come back, clothesline. Oh, kick. 1, 2. Nope. That wasn't 2.5. That was 2. Oh, cripple crossface. So what is it called now? Crossface. Let's just call it crossface. Oh no. He's pulling his own hair. That's great. And this sucks so much. Now I'm gonna give myself a premature bald spot. Oh, that's why the refs work out because eventually they have to fight with the wrestlers a little bit. That was a trachea shot.
Shot out to the tracheas.
Oh, I thought his shirt was. Yep. There we go, the beatdown. Starting again. Wow. You know what I'm seeing with Sami Zayn? Like, especially after repeat matches like this? Oh, nice. Maybe not. It's like maybe overselling? I don't know. I don't think so. I could be trying to read into. Oh, no. I'm just glad he's not getting beat up in this one, man. That's my thing. I'm glad he's not getting beat up.
It still is. Oh, snap. Uh-oh.
He's going high risk. Oh. Look, he's holding on to the rope. Oh, wow. That hurt him as much as it hurt KO. Dude, look, he just fell straight back.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great move. You're fine. The ref goes back in and out. Just stop the.
It's like, wait. I just stopped the count. I'm like, oh, man.
That's funny.
So short. Oh.
Yeah, how funny would it be if he walked over the top rope to get into the ring?
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, he's here. Look at him. He's still here.
Yeah.
What a great move, though. Whoop. He like literally laid him up, like rolled him up. He can just, wow. Come on, Sammy.
Oh, his hand. His hand. Wow.
He's gonna have to throw elbows.
Good thing there's no. Good thing he doesn't have a razor blade in there. That would suck if that's what hurt. Is a razor blade.
No, that's. I think they wrap up the razor blade. They just leave a tiny little like edge. Otherwise, I mean, like some of them kept
Right.
it in their mouths, dude. Like there's no like forget that. Oh, dude, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. He's doing what he did to him at
that was Zayn.
NXT.
There you go. Oh, oh, that corner spot.
He saved up all of his specials.
Ooh.
Oh, oh, hello. Hello, my baby. Goodbye, my honey. Wow. Dude, that was a kick.
Oh, nice setting up here. Oh,
Oh, damn.
oh,
Did he hit his head on the
I,
post?
I think I think
Oh
so.
my God.
Definitely, definitely looked like
I was
it.
gonna say, how many fingers am I holding up? Here we go again.
Ooh,
Oh, Eddie Guerrero. Oh yeah, that hurts. That's right. Sell it. One,
cover.
two. Nope. Nope.
Ah,
Oh, look at him
that was
crying. Look at
close.
Sami Zayn crying. He's like, no. I love it. Oh,
I want to see that cannonball again. All right, here we go.
oh. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know, but may have.
More of the shoulder, but still.
Dude. Can you imagine? You got KO flying at you from that high.
No,
266
no.
pounds is.
That just seems crazy because like I feel like it looks more than 266.
Oh. Well, yeah, I mean, 6 feet,
It's a chest slap.
266. Oh. The
Mm,
closest I ever
nice.
was 200, and that's.
Are we finally gonna get a haluva kick?
He's gonna put him away now with the power. No, he's reversed that. Yes, baby. Whoop. That's it. Another Canadian.
Uh,
Another Canadian. There comes one more. Oh, just landing on his arm. One, two. Nope. Oh, it's really difficult not to look at after every count. Just look at their instant reaction. I mean, the pitch, like,
Crowd's back
yeah,
into it.
baby. Whoop. That's it.
They've been in it the whole time, but
That's the comeback, baby. Comeback. Whoop. KO is out. KO is down. Sammy's eyeing him
here
up.
comes the test.
I don't think he ever landed the kick. Uh-oh. Yes. I don't think he ever landed that.
Oh, he
Oh,
has.
nice. One, two. He's looking. Oh, no, 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 no,
That ring awareness. Oh, under the rope, on top of the rope, under the rope, on top.
no.
Yeah, don't take it off because
That was close.
take it off. Yeah, no, he hasn't hit a successful haluva
Nope.
kick ever since we until well, except for when he did it against Neville.
It's gonna happen though. I feel it. I can feel it. Bottom of
Spitting
the
again.
soul tonight. Oh yeah, nice. Look at that guy.
Jesus.
He's telling him, do it.
Do
Do
it now.
it. Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, you can still see the guy in the background too.
Look, he's still going at it.
Next
He's
to
angry. He
next to
does not want Sammy to lose. There we go. Ooh, dude, he slapped the yesterday out of his
oh
tomorrow, dude. Oh,
oh oh
boom, two. This is Oh, here comes the kick. Is na 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 na. Hey, hey. Whoop. Yep. It's over. It's over. No, no. No, no, no. There you go. Tastes like Old Spice. and everything nice. Yep. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. That's how you pay that off. Beautiful.
There you
All
go.
clean too.
No. Yeah, for the most part.
Whew. That's great.
They finally got the W.
Fight Zayn fight.
That,
Wow. Second boom. Nope. 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 Where you going? Oh, little bit.
yeah, that was.
Boom.
Oh, the Mets guy is there too. The guy with the Mets jersey on. He's obviously gotten better seats. But I see him. He's been upgrading throughout the years. But yeah, so Sami Zayn finishes the. Oh, you gotta call the cops there, right? Because they stole the show. JBL also said that at the last match as well. But yeah, that match that was their final
That was the culmination.
match.
That was the
Yeah.
culmination of the feud.
And yeah, like I said, I mean, it could have been. They had the big 4 matches, but that second NXT match was just very similar. And, but yeah, but you definitely feel that hatred. So then they like I said, they went on to they were actually in this feud with Shane McMahon and Daniel Bryan when they were commissioners of potentially getting fired. They did get fired.
I think everybody got fired at one point in time, like on air. I don't think there's
Right.
anyone who. That's what their retirement matches is just like. Okay, what? Don't do that to
Right.
me.
But that whole feud was awesome. Just and then like and that was like the first time that Zayn and Owens had been both heels at the same time. Now it would be interesting to see if they like right now what their characters are now, where Owens being a face and Zayn being a heel, seeing if they ever go at it again or some sort, but just and then have their roles reversed. That'd be pretty cool
Well,
to
you know
see.
what's funny. I don't like. Well, I guess KO can be a heel or a face too,
Mm.
but he just like this whole time he was playing the heel, so it was quite a pain, well, not quite a pain, but quite a like I don't know, man. I loved him as a heel. I didn't realize how good he was as a heel. Like
Right. Well, he's got those facial expressions and just his like his moves. His moves are very very powerful and they hurt.
yeah, he's definitely a tough SOB, that's for sure. Not like Stone
But
Cold.
yes,
He's got the
that's
stunner.
no. He's got the stunner. He still does the cannonball. He's got his moveset.
That was pretty cool, man.
Oh, but yeah. So that I hope you guys have enjoyed the putting over the profile of Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens.
The feud. The feud.
Yeah, and just kind of, I mean, even just for myself going through and picking the matches and stuff like that, it was definitely pretty fun to go down that road. Like I said, it'd be cool to see if if they do if they do something in the future um, where they kind of cross paths again, but on completely different spectrums. Because now you've had Zayn at the face, Owens heel, and then they're both heels, and now you got Zayn face, or I just said it
KO.
completely wrong.
KO's face.
Whatever. KO
Zayn
face
heel. You
and
got it
Zayn
right.
heel. Uh, yeah, but like have that entire spectrum just completely flipped. I think that would be pretty cool.
I was just
Especially getting like a heel Zayn, just really messing with Kevin Owens, just like the way Kevin Owens did him.
that'd be
That'd be pretty
great.
cool. And maybe eventually maybe that's the culmination of
That's the
everything.
WrestleMania match.
Um,
Because Sammy's down 3-1. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. He's only won the one match out of the four. And I don't. And they might have had some other. I don't think they had any other one-on-one though. Big matches. But yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, it's pretty cool that if you go through their feud and their like top matches, it's pretty cool to have. Usually with these WWE, their like WWE matches really aren't a big part of these guys' careers, just because WWE messes up their matches or their careers in general. But
well, they've had some stuff in ROH, and I mean,
oh yeah, yeah. And if you ever have a chance, definitely check out some Kevin Steen and El Generico matches.
OVW.
I know they're in ROH. Their tag matches against the Briscoes were really fun to watch. Kevin, yeah, he stood out for me. I didn't really see El Generico much when I watched ROH. I don't know if it was just I didn't watch it on a regular basis. And maybe when I did watch, he just wasn't part of the. I think I do remember seeing where, and that might have been where I started watching it. Maybe was when Owens turned on him and just completely. And then that's why I didn't see him, because I only saw him the one time, and he was done at Ring of Honor. But
Yeah, that was pretty cool, man. That was cool to watch the same guys wrestle. Like you watch Stone Cold and The Rock, and they've that's kind of like the epitome of the best, I think. You know, and then you watch Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and you're like, I see. Like the first three matches, they weren't that far off from each other. They were kind of. I mean, it wasn't the same match, but it was kind of the same setup. It was Kevin Owens just owning him. You know,
right, right,
so it was good to see that change up. But it's also just kind of good to pay attention to the same things that they repeat, and the same things like how they do their moves and how they set each other up and stuff. And the fact that both Sami Zayn and KO are, they're just aware of the ring. It's like if you're close here, you can kick out or you can put your feet on the ropes. And they just shit like that. Or like when Sami Zayn jumped up trying to get to do his Hurricane Run or the DDT. I forget which one when he jumps off the top rope. He climbs the turnbuckle jumps and he's
yep,
holding that KO's hand. But that
mm,
was cool when KO just knocked his foot and he's just laying around his huevitos,
right, yeah.
That,
it's just then I start thinking about it. And it's like so like now I'm like ranking the matches, and those NXT matches, man, they're just. I think that was still better than the last the two that we watched that were up in WWE. Um, I don't know I don't know what it is about NXT. What it is about the WWE when they get called up. Like I just don't know if it's just too. I don't know. I don't know. It's different. It's
I
different.
don't understand it personally. I mean, like I know what you're talking about. It's like two different, well,
Yeah.
not completely different, but they changed them. They changed them. It's like they might change the name or the music, and it's like you just built them up with that. Like
Right.
why? Like what
Right.
is it? Like do you? Because NXT seems edgier. Maybe that's why. Maybe they like take the edge off. So I mean, just trying to appease to corporate, to sponsors and shit, man. I don't know. I don't know. Like, but it's not just that. It's culture.
WWE just needs a maybe they just need a black ring,
Maybe, but then
a
they'll look
black
like
pant.
NXT. And besides, you know what's gonna happen when because I mean that is the talk that Triple H is gonna take over. I mean Triple H and Stephanie. But if this is what he's doing at NXT, although the NXT now it's wow, just watching these guys, you're like, damn, okay, they've dropped off a little bit. Um,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And just yeah.
but it's just it's a
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
athlete too. Like I understand, like these guys fought like old school, really. I mean, they also mixed in some really kind of
Well, I think that's what you kind of got like as far as when I mean like so like 2015, 14, NXT bringing in these guys who they they were huge before coming here. They were big in TNA, ROH, New Japan. So it's like they've already been around for 10 years, going on like 10 years. So like they're already they don't need much seasoning. That's why they could be in NXT for a year, and that year goes by quick. You're talking maybe like 3 or 4 big matches, and then they usually get their title within the first 2 matches, and then they lose it within the next two, and they move on. They don't need that seasoning.
once you build
Um,
that personal
but
relationship.
now it's just right. And now that we're 5, 6 years later, and now you're still acquiring this talent, but even that talent now is a completely different generation than the Zayn's, the Owens, the Samoa Joes, the AJ Styles. Like I mean, AJ look at AJ Styles. AJ Styles debuted in that 2016 Royal Rumble, but he didn't go to NXT. He went straight up to the main roster and debuted at number 7, I believe it was, at the Royal
AJ
Rumble.
effing
Uh,
Styles, man, that's why.
Roman Reigns was Roman Reigns in the ring, and had Styles. I mean, that man, I remember that entrance. I was just like, woo, man, that was gold. That was some goosebumps. I'm not sure. I was some Goldberg for some reason. But yeah, just that talent around that like that golden age of NXT. It seems. Um, it's just kind of funny because now you're just seeing these people in NXT now that they were there 4 years ago. So you're finding those kind of homebodies. Um, and that's where like kind of NXT kind of it went from a developmental program to its own program, its own
Animal.
um, yeah, its own everything, its own roster. If it's not a necessarily you don't really talk about call ups as much as you used to. You still expect them to happen, but Um, you're not just like, oh, they lost the title. You're gonna see them on Raw or SmackDown next week. Um, it's not like that anymore, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. And now with this whole AEW and TNA shenanigans that they got going on, um, hopefully that does mean a potential
Shake up.
ROH getting involved and having that be the focal point of the rival.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they will. Are they talking about it?
But even more of a vocal point.
They talking about ROH? I mean, I've heard some stuff, but I think it was from you actually.
I've there's just been little rumors, nothing substantial.
Well, I really
But
hope for AEW and TNA to do something.
I know that ROH is unhappy with AEW and TNA and some stuff, and so I mean, if someone's mad at them, then have them join your side. So I just think that would be really cool to see, and get these get the kind of focus off of Raw and SmackDown a little bit, and have these undercards kind of push for a little bit.
Yeah, there's a lot more wrestling. There's a lot of wrestling. And I think there's more. I thought about this because, I've been quite vocal on our channel about today's WWE and the just the state of wrestling in general today. And I thought about this and I was like, you know what? Like I don't like the style anymore. Like it's a different athlete, and that's okay. And that's okay. I'm not supposed to like every era, every decade, but I also realized that I'm thinking about like all the talent. I think what they're suffering is not enough talent. I think what they're suffering is with too much talent. Right?
Right.
Hear me out. Like I mean, you kind of understand what I'm trying to say, but like okay, so let's look at all the people that are just I would say marquee names. And I would go with Keith Lee. Let's just start with the lower end. Like Keith Lee, Braun Strowman, uh, 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 the Miz, Morrison, Big E, Cesaro. Although yeah, we could we've been there. We've been there. Um, uh, 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 you have well Drew McIntyre too, but the other Scottish guy. Oh my God, I can't think of all their names right now. My God, Sheamus, sorry, sorry, Shinsuke. Um, and that's not even the main event. Like you got AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Edge, um, Sami Zayn. Hey, let's throw Sami Zayn in there. Jeff Hardy, um, The Undertaker. Also, he's still roaming around. I mean, even though he retired, I don't believe it. Something's gonna happen. He's gonna be there somewhere, saying something, doing something. Um, I mean. Just about that whole roster. And that's not even talking about the girls. You got Sasha Banks, you got Charlotte, of course. Uh, I mean, even if they're not good wrestlers, they're still names. Lana's a name. Like, I mean, they are stacked, and that's the problem. I didn't even say Kevin Owens, and I just watched him. Like,
Right. Right.
Ramen. Uh, you know where? Okay, that's enough of names. But
Right. No, but that's. I mean, we've been. I know I've been talking about that for the entire time of the Jawbers existence.
well, I'm sorry if I haven't heard you, man. It took me. I apologize if I haven't heard you, brother. I had to go through my bitching period to get to this, and I did, and I was like, "Holy shit!"
No,
But
there's a
you're right.
lot. There's a lot that, and like that's why it's like, that's another like reason that Monday Night Raw is 3 hours long. Like, there's
That's
just
too much,
so
man.
much.
I don't know about you. That's too much. Like I see 3 hours and I'm like, this better be a good fucking movie. And it's like, not all of them are you gonna
Right.
like, and that's the new style too.
That's
I'm
like
not a fan.
when you see them, losing these guys. And I mean, yeah, the timing of obviously with the
Yeah.
Corona and all that, it wasn't right. But then again, it's like something like that needed to happen in a sense of, and I'm not saying like a crisis like that, but just releasing some people. You got to cut ties to make room for these other people, and like so you cut the ties of people that they're really good, like Luke Harper or Brody Lee, whatever you want to call him. Awesome talent, but is he WWE main event? He could, but I don't. They wouldn't. Oh, they wouldn't. He wouldn't get to that point. So if he's not going to get to that point, then you're gonna have to cut ties with him.
Dude, you got
And
these wrecking balls, yeah.
but yeah,
Like you could.
yeah, there's
I'm
just
sorry.
so
Go ahead. Sorry. I'm excited. Ah.
oh, there's just so much. There's a just when you're flowing with talent, they got to go somewhere. Otherwise, you're really gonna. I mean, unfortunately for a lot of these guys, it's happening to them that they are able to go somewhere and still keep doing what they're doing. Otherwise, it could really, 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 really hurt their career of not being, being somewhere but not being seen and not doing anything, and that could really end up hurting your career in the long run. So, with a lot of these guys being able to go somewhere else and still do their thing,
Well,
that's
it
great.
gives you a relief valve if you're um, willing to go on the line, like to go. So y- I listened to even Vince McMahon on Stone Cold's podcast talking about people taking a shot, taking a chance. Um, it's not just, it wasn't just Vince McMahon. These were other guys too talking about it. It's like they want you to go and take a shot. They want you to do something, say something, go out on a limb, basically. To like it kind of like in the vein of CM Punk's pipe bomb, but they want you to separate yourself from the pack. And they also talk about the today's wrestlers just being different types of they're kids. They talk to them kids and they're different types of kids, than what the wrestlers used to be. Uh,
Mhm.
and it's good to have that release valve, that relief valve that if you do go out on a limb and you do screw it up and you do get fired, like saying the N word for Booker T, which he didn't get fired for, but that was like, oh. And then Vince McMahon said it too, which was, but the way he said it too, yeah, I mean, it was funny, but it like he should have gotten a beat down by Booker T. He didn't. I was hoping for that. I was hoping for that. I'm like, oh damn, this is a beat down. But it's good to have that relief valve and just uh, if you do screw up, you can go on a limb and you can still, okay, well, I'm going to go AEW and I'm going to prove it to you that I was right. And that's like, I mean, that just seems what those old school guys are like. So that's
Yeah.
great, man. But
So hopefully this turns into another war between companies. Um, I just think it's something that's needed. I mean, it's just very similar to the early '90s WWF. There was all that. There was the indies and the territories still. There was still WCW. It just wasn't as big at that
well,
time.
that was,
It's kind of like AEW or even TNA, but like they're smaller now. But now they're getting bigger. Now they're getting more into the news. They're being talked about a little bit more with Sting coming back
oh,
and
yeah.
Mega going to TNA and the whole cross branding, which you haven't seen. You don't see much anymore.
That is cool.
You kind of saw a little bit with NWA and uh, Ring of Honor a little bit.
How dope, though.
Because even in WWE, they had they had Ring of Honor guys come on that show. But yeah, so I think it's just something that it's needed. And again, I'll keep saying it too, is it needs to be something recognized by McMahon, by WWE, maybe even at some point mentioned on the like in a promo or something at some point, just to really just so you're proving the fact that you're seeing what's out there in the news. You're seeing what the WWE universe is seeing. So don't hide from it. But yeah.
Well, one thing though, with like the fact that the wrestlers are running the show, or have a lot to say at AEW, it just kind of reminds me of
Yeah.
when Ted Turner called Vince McMahon when he was, I think it was starting WCW or he was restarting. I forget which one, but he called him and he said, "Hey Vince, I'm in the wrestling business." And Vince McMahon said,
Yeah.
"Good, I'm in the entertainment business." Um,
Right.
and so I would like it's this new way, this new style of wrestling, which is, and I, yeah, we've beaten a dead horse with this one for me. There are matches like Sami Zayn and KO, like what we watched today, were great, but you can see that they've like the moves are up. Like there's more, they're doing more moves. They're trying to hurt each other more. They're smacking each other in the face. I mean, in one way, it's like tougher. It's become tougher. But there's also all that high
Right.
fly and all that stuff, and I'm not used to that. But I tell you what, dude, the Attitude Era started all of that, so I have to also point at that.
Right.
They started all. It was cool
Right.
in the beginning, but looking at AEW, I put it on, man. I try to watch some of it, and it's like it's the same thing. I don't know what I'm looking
Yeah.
for, to be honest
Yeah.
with you. I think I'm looking for a Stone Cold or The Rock. I'm looking for that, and it's unfortunate because they really kind of ruined it for me. Because I'm
Well,
like, what? Like, but also like I'm not a child anymore. I'm not even a kid. Even a teenager who used to love the Attitude Era, who would sit there and watch like Doink the Clown. Anytime wrestling was on, I was like, this is cool. Watch Diesel and The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, like. I mean, like those guys really, it was a different style back then. And I don't know what was so captivating to me. And maybe because I got older now and I'm just watching this from just kind of like, not how it used to be, not how it used to be. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I'm like, I am skeptical and cynical to it. So I must admit that. I realize that. And so that's how I come to wrestling today, and it's cool to watch what we did today with Sami Zayn and KO, because that is new wrestling, and they still like
right.
they were able to tell a story, a long-term story. They used like every match meant something, and the fact that the Sammy kept losing, and KO was like, "What else do I need
Mhm.
to do? I already beat you 3 times," like that kind of shit. Like
Yeah.
that is long term, and then you're rooting for Sami Zayn, and you know that the audience is rooting for Sami Zayn. And how long did it take him to build that? That culmination of that feud started at Ring of Honor, in a sense, wherever they were together, and that's a long-term
Yeah.
storytelling that just builds up. You start as friends, and then you just have this fight, and you just hatred because you know each other so well. Just like how it is in a lot of
Right.
like relationships anyway. um, it's
That's
interesting
true.
to know that when people break up, generally don't like each other. That's really like, yeah, you know too much about me. I know too much about you. I try to break that if possible. Um, but like that's a long-term storytelling, and that whenever there's a story behind the match, I don't think the match matters as much so long as it's not something that you do and it's like halfway, like you didn't lay that shit in, and you see KO and Sami Zayn, they're laying that shit in, man.
Hmm.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, so great pick, dude. Great freaking pick, man. That was a great
No.
night, dude.
Oh,
Great night.
I'm glad
Oh,
you
hell yeah.
enjoyed it.
I look forward to like I'm thinking like what am I gonna do now? What am I gonna get? What am I
Right.
gonna showcase to Big D? Um, and then Thursday. I think both
Well,
Thursdays and Sundays now. Thursdays I'm like. And by the way, Thursdays we're JAWBERS Jobbers. We are on Bigo BIGO. Um, that is an app that you can get on. We have a lot of fans there that we interact with and watch with as well. So we have shifted our Thursday night show, which is Let's Watch Wrestling with Jobbers. We picked two matches. We're trying to pick some stuff like that's kind of out there, or like a great match, or there was an injury, or there was
yeah.
a backstory to it. Like matches that have a meaning will tell you what the story was behind it. So when you watch it, you're like, oh shit, okay, like this happened or that happened. So that's kind of our Thursday show, and Sunday we just showcase good. Like this was a good rivalry. We watched Stone Cold versus The Rock trilogy. We watched, we profiled Kane. That was fantastic. So, and then we talked like 4 hours about Cesaro and how they're not using him. But I get it now. Like there's just only so many spots, and they're like, dude, we still want you to be on there so people don't forget about you, but everybody gets their own
Right.
time.
Yeah. But still, it's,
It is
yeah.
painful though.
Yeah. I can. Yeah. It is. It is frustrating and painful,
But that's like I get it. I finally
but
get it. You've been saying it since the beginning, Big D, and I did not understand it. I had to go through my own BS.
yeah, it sucks though. I mean,
But
it
that's the
just
side effect of being the only big dog. That's it. No competition.
right. Exactly. So hopefully those things start changing up. They did announce. Don't know what the date is, but there is a new NXT starting. Um, NXT India will be starting um, in the next
Dude,
couple
I watched
months.
NXT. Well, it wasn't NXT. It
Um,
was just India.
it'll be aired on the network
Oh,
as
cool.
well. So
There.
they are branching off again there, and then so there's NXT India and
What if
um,
Raw and SmackDown are not even the?
NXT Japan will be coming on in the
And we
future as
get
well.
NXT Bolivia, NXT North Pole, Santa and Rudolph get it on.
Serbia,
NXT Serbia.
yeah,
Yeah.
Serbia.
You have two wrestlers, one wrestler. Just goes and cuts a promo, and that's the end of the show.
But it's pretty cool. At least they're growing in that way. Um,
That's good. I mean, that's
but
good.
hopefully this whole AEW and kind of just the realistic that they're okay, guys. There are other people doing this thing, and they're on major network channels, and it's time to recognize that and start
Roster.
beefing your staff up, and and having them understand. So hopefully, and again with Karrion Cross coming back the same week that not the same week, but coming like after Sting um, came on AEW, and so hopefully that's just a sign that they are paying attention, and it's like, all right, let's get these guys back. You got Finn coming back, you got Karrion Cross back. Let's start having heavyweight title matches. Let's start seeing the heavyweight title more. And I know those injury reasons, but still, um, that was your break, and now let's get back to work. And 2020 is almost over, so
Let's do it.
yeah, let's just do it. And so hopefully this was the year that wrestling needed as well, along with many other things in the world. This year was, in a sense, needed.
It was opening. It was eye-opening.
Right. And I always say that as far as the year 2020, year of clear vision. Well, in order for clear vision, you need something to open your eyes. And you definitely, the world definitely got that. So, yeah. So hopefully this means next year is going to be special as well.
It's going to be interesting, brother.
Oh,
Well, thank you very much for that.
well, this is a little extra long episode this week. Going on almost 3 hours.
Yeah.
Whew.
Well, we watched 4 great matches, basically. Right?
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
So,
almost an hour and a half of content.
yeah, this was Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens, like Stone Cold and The Rock.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was nice.
And thank you for joining us, I guess.
Yes.
Nah.
I'll let you.
Oh, I'm taking this. I'm taking the end. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, this is Putting Over Profile Sunday night with the Jawbers. Jawbers. This is like a running joke now. But check out our store. We have a hoodie and a shirt. If you want to support us, that's at thejawbers.com or just Jawbers, as in Jawbers.com. See how many times I can say it before Big D stops laughing. That was it.
I want to see what it looks like if I'm doing it the right way or not. No, that's an L. So Jawbers. I don't know how to do R.
Jobs. Or Steve Jobs. So check out our store too at thejawbers.com. And so we're here every Sunday. We're on YouTube every Sunday, Putting Over Profile and watch along some pay-per-views. Every WWE watch along, every NXT we're watching.
Next week we'll do a pay-per-view next week.
That's right, and we're doing predictions too. So join us, making some predictions with us. I'm trying to bring the punishments back, and I don't know what to do. I like it too much, Big T. I know. So something's gotta come out of this. But if you have any ideas for punishments, dude, throw it in the comments. There's still some songs to be sung and some love poems to be delivered. But yes, we are the Jawbers. Thank you so much for joining us for Sunday night Putting Over Profile. And we will see you next week for TLC. Tender Loving Chairs. Watch along. Yeah. Because that's what we have today. We have Tender Loving Chairs. They can only hit on the back. So somebody grabs a chair, people just bend down and they stick their back out. Yeah. Or there's like those side shots, just don't use the chairs, please. Just forget about the chairs. It's TL. Table ladders and championships. All right, forget the chairs.
Oh, there you go.
Don't worry about the chairs. It don't look right no more. Anyways, I am Max Jaw, and I'm cynical in nature. And I will always be complaining about something. So, yeah. And this is Mr. Big F and D. Or Big D. I apologize. I don't want you people to start calling you F and D. Big D, and we are the Jawbers, and we are out.
Hey, everybody.
Boom. Yeah, baby. 2 hours and